You've reached call in Mockery.
Do you know why Chris Kattan, a freezing cold Chris Kattan, is such a nice treat in the Southwest? Oh, because he's a chili mango. I have to open my Liquid Death. Hey, everyone. This week's episode, we thought we'd take it down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
A lot of times we're laughing and having fun.
Not this week.
This is going to be a different episode. This is kind of like where you thought you were going to get a lot of laughs, but you come in for something a little more somber, a little more serious. It's a lot like the new Chris Rock special. Chris Rock.
That's something about your Liquid Death smells good.
It's I think it's the calories.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of calories can smell like, it's like, oh my goodness, right? And if there's no calories, no smell. That's something a lot of people don't get.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Never mind.
You can hear me all right?
No.
This is the first, probably also the last episode of the show. We're just trying some stuff out. So.
We're just trying to figure something. Hey, let's get a little.
I was just kidding up top.
We're being crazy. Everyone was like, finally. They'll just finally not scream when into the microphone where I have my earbuds in. I'm going for a jog. I'm walking my dog.
I don't need to be startled while I'm out doing something where someone could come up and get you, right? Yeah! So that's because we just lowered our shades and now we're in dark Brandon mode. We started the show as who did Biden before? What's his name? Smith and Weston? Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Who did it before?
Oh, before him?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Okay. So you thought you were getting the Jim Carrey Biden, who is very relaxed and calm and reserved.
Yeah.
But you're getting the Sudeikis one where he's chewing gum, right? He's dressed like an Air Force One.
Yeah, I don't know. I just tell Jill, ride my plane.
Jason, we can't do that on the show.
Why not?
Jason, you're being Biden in real life.
Kind of what I do.
Jason, you're eating my popcorn.
Oh, God. What did we watch? The Whale?
Yes, we went and saw The Whale with a very special guest.
Yeah, our girlfriends came.
Yep. So that was pretty exciting. And it's a good, people said, what's the movie you want to see the most fun one of this season?
You're out on the town with your friends, you're on kind of a double date, your significant others got all dressed up.
And you're like, do, walking down the road. Do. I'll get a cafe latte. I'll get a cafe mocha. I'll get a cafe au lait. What is that? What is that? Dun, 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 dun.
Then you go into a movie.
What's a cafe au lait?
That
4 tickets, please.
and he's like, maybe I'll get some popcorn. And he's like, don't get the popcorn.
Not this time.
Not this time. That's not what we're doing here. No, it's a good movie, huh? Here's the only. I just want to say one thing as we go into Oscar season.
Too many Best Picture nominees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what were you going to say, though?
And it's not so much. Brendan Fraser was great. I know we have some opinions about him that the rest of the internet will slap us until we're red for. But he was great. But here's my theory. If you put any actor in heavy prosthetics, they will do good.
And they say everything's heavy, you're claustrophobic and sweaty, and you're sad. The role is you're sad. And then pretend you're giving me a Dr. Pepper. I asked for Sprite. Now do it again. Hand it to me. What is that? Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper?
I asked for Sprite. Do one more time and say you're dying before you hand it to me.
You're dying.
And what is that? Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
I need to drink one thing in my life. It's not Sprite. Oh, wait. I messed up. Landon had this whole thing planned, and I feel bad now that I messed
sent
it
you
up.
the pages weeks ago.
Well, that's
That's
the
almost
trick.
like Chris Rock at the end of his special messed up the joke.
And then he went back way farther than I thought he would.
Yeah.
He kind of moved on, but then he circled back.
Yeah. It's almost like an email at work. Mm-hmm. Circling back.
Circling back to say, I meant to say concussion, not emancipation. That's another joke I'm going to tell where people are going to be mad. Okay? All these sheeple.
So, but yeah, that was basically my thing. And it's something I talked about when they had Colin Farrell dress up to be the Penguin. Hashtag let, who did I say? Who was the guy? Richard, God dang it. What's his name? Richard
Kind.
Hashtag let Richard Kind be the Penguin. Mm-hmm. If you put any, all actors are baseline can do the job.
Yeah.
Basically. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're putting them in a movie. Now, you watch some like Netflix movie or something, you're like, there really aren't too many actors left, are there? They're just finding like random people to just fill up space. And Philip Space, by the way, one of my favorite actors.
Yes. I liked him in The Master Bader.
Yes.
The Master Debater.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the sequel.
Yes. The Master Debater 2, Here Comes the Goo.
And then
The Master Debater 3 actually is P.
And then the all-female reboot.
Yes.
The Cunning Linguist.
And then The Cunning Linguist 2.
Secretive Goo.
Yeah, Secret of the Ooze.
No, Secretive Goo. Because it's like a secret, but it's also something you secrete.
Yeah. And then, of course, Cunning Linguist 3, it actually is P. So, Landon likes a lot of actors.
Oh, I'm just saying, if you put someone in a big suit, they'll probably be able to do it.
Yeah. I wish someone would put me in a big suit.
Yeah, like the Talking Heads guy.
Yeah.
Like, look at him.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest performances ever.
But if he wasn't in that thing,
You'd be like, what's okay? So
if some guy's up there going, "This isn't my wife," you're like, "Someone get this guy back into the hospital."
I did see something funny. I laughed about it for like 5 minutes straight. You know, a couple weeks ago when these weirdos were like, "I just got the vaccine," and like they set up their camera. And you see all of it because no one knows how to edit anything.
Right.
And they set up their camera, and then they're like, okay.
And then they walk back from their camera.
And they grab their Diet Dr. Kelp. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, still, it's in frame? Okay.
Yeah.
Good? Okay. They were doing that, and that was all funny. And then people were doing joke versions of that. They're like, my cousin just got the vax, and it's like a clip from SpongeBob. But the funniest one was, this is my dad. He just got the Pfizer, and it's the Talking Heads in a giant suit. And I laughed, okay? I had to. It's funny, objectively.
Yes. Objective.
It's funny.
Lee. Ooh.
So that's my only thing. Of course, Colin Farrell is going to act like a funny penguin in a giant penguin suit. Brendan Fraser is going to basically act like himself, just in a giant suit.
Yeah.
And who? I mean, look throughout the ages, who's donned a heavy prosthetic and hasn't. Like, every time it happens, people are like, wow, I couldn't even tell it was them. It was like, yeah, that's the point. Mm-hmm. Of course he couldn't.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell is unrecognizable as the Penguin. Yeah. Because they made him look like Richard Kind.
They made him look like a different guy.
That's the whole point.
He didn't even sound like himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing the character.
Anyway. And he did good. And so did Brendan.
There's kind of a...
Everyone else in the
Colin.
movie, not a great actor.
No. And it is a play. It is a good play. The whole time you're watching, you go, this would be a good play.
Yeah. It's really good, though.
It was a good film. Best picture?
No.
I think we're gonna see a very exciting. Everyone's talking about this. Who cares what I have to say about it?
No, come on.
No, it's just that's the thing. Everyone's got a take, and if you don't have a take, you should shut up about it.
So, of course, this is Colin Mockery, and everyone knows that you do call in and call us. And we... Oh, sorry, that was from something else.
That was from something we cut from the show.
So we have some voicemails that we should take. Mm-hmm. First off, let's start with this.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a fat 90-year-old?
So?
Was this...
that was to you, it
directed
says.
at anyone? It says that?
It says that in the transcription. It says to Joey.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. So before we get into this, we just want to remind you of what it sounds like. So we're getting a lot of complaints. People call in and say, like, I'm not sure if we've called the right number or whatever. If we reach the right show, we want to make sure we're talking to the guys. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to play for you again what it sounds like when you call into the show.
Hello, this is former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, and I want to thank you for calling the voicemail box of my favorite podcast, Colin Mockery. Leave a message for Landon and Joey, and they will play it on the show and respond to you. Be advised that they may make fun of you, but they always make fun of stuff that they like. And also stuff that they don't like. It's kind of their thing. I don't get it. I just think they're kind of funny. Thanks.
Okay. So I don't get where the confusion is, right? It says, I mean, who was that?
Jimmy Carter.
Okay, so Jimmy Carter tells you,
former president,
that this Colin Mockery, and we'll play your message on the show.
Yeah.
So if you hear something like that, you've probably reached us.
Yeah. So just a reminder.
Yes.
For anyone that is trying to call in, if you're trying to call in, stay in line.
And don't hang up because you'll just get put to the back of the line. Everyone in line will get to talk to Stern. Don't worry.
So anyway, that's beside the point. I just wanted to make sure we...
Yes, that was unrelated to these, but these people called in.
Yeah.
Obviously, they heard that message. They knew it's our show.
So
I want to know what my taxes are. Hello? V82.
Yeah.
Okay.
Care to answer?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is you call, we usually mock. I think someone asking what their taxes are should be, we should answer that truthfully. Oh, where? I want to know where my taxes are.
Let's check again.
I want to know what my taxes are.
I'm sorry.
I want to know what my taxes
are. And then my favorite part.
Hello?
They thought they were going to be talking to Jimmy Carter.
The thing is, I don't think a lot of people understand how voicemail works yet.
Yeah, it's
right?
kind of a new...
They don't know, like, I got a voice message. Leave a message. They'll get back to you or they'll play it on the show. That means you're not talking to a live. And there's a lot of this stuff with AI going around that's frankly very confusing.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard about it, John Oliver is going to just break you to bits on his latest special. I don't like AI. Yes, I do, Daddy. Yes, I do, Daddy. And, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think your taxes are usually what you have. You have to pay the country. You have to give taxes to the country for some stuff, and then for some reason, I cannot parse this out. They will say you gave us too much. Somehow, somewhere along the way, whatever system Come and Go was using or something gave us too much or something. I don't know, but they will give you some back, or they'll say you didn't give us enough.
Yeah, and that's truly alarming when that happens.
Yeah.
You think you're getting I'll probably get at least a couple hundred back. Mm-hmm. That's not me specifically because I get so much back. Yeah.
It's usually up in the K area.
Yeah.
But I think that if you want to know what your taxes are, I don't think you get taxes, right? You get a rebate.
Well,
I think that's where the confusion is.
Yeah. I guess your taxes are school for my child. Mm-hmm. Your taxes are the pavement on my road. Mm-hmm. Thanks a lot. Your taxes are the firefighters.
You could take some of those taxes and grind them up and put them in all the potholes on First Avenue. Okay, Main Street's feeling a little bumpy, Jack. It's like a.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting a phone call. Should I answer it?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you're on live with Colin Mockery. This is Landon.
Are you serious? I'm on the actual show?
This is Landon. This is my good friend.
This is Joey. How's it going? What's your stitch? We got your itch.
Oh my God, this is cool. I'm on the show. Hey, it's Don.
Hey, Don. Do you have a question? Do you have a question for Joey?
Oh, no, not really. I was just trying to call Landon here. This is awesome. I'm on the show. I'm a fan.
Landon.
Oh, we've got a fan. See, you guys.
So we do have fans call the show that they use our number for the podcast. And
I'm on their podcast right now. I didn't know I was calling on their podcast.
He's telling the whole gang they're all gathered around. They were all trying to get on the show.
I didn't know they were doing their podcast tonight. This is cool.
Yeah, well, here we are.
Okay, Joey, why did you refer to Babe Ruth in a diaper? I don't know about that.
Oh,
Babe Ruth, the famous Babe Ruth diaper story. Well, we all know about how Babe Ruth is also known as, it's a big cream log that has peanuts stuck to it, right? Well, I mean, that kind of reminds me of a diaper if I've ever heard one.
Well, it reminds me of what a diaper keeps off the ground.
That's what he was pointing at. When Babe Ruth pointed in the sky? He's like, look at that cream log up there.
Yeah.
And everyone turned to look, home run.
Home run.
And then that's where the diaper comes in.
What people don't realize about that story is he pointed to the cream log. The other team, they all turned and looked.
Yeah, they all said peanut.
And then he actually bunted. Mm-hmm.
But no, that's Major League.
But he
No, that was Jake Taylor, played by Tom Berenger in Major League.
That's right.
And the guy, what's that one guy? I can't remember the guy who played the manager. Like, I got another guy in the town to call about some plate walls. I'll call you back. Whoever that guy was.
I think that was Jimmy Stewart.
Oh!
What do you think of that?
Jimmy Stewart. No, he wouldn't have been in that movie.
Oh.
I think I would have.
Okay, this is crazy, but you're now speaking to Jimmy Stewart.
Well, did you think you were calling to talk to Landon and Jimmy Stewart? I bet you're so excited.
I say, Margaret, you're an old maid.
I jumped off the bridge and killed myself. I'm dead. Well, I'm sad. It's a sad movie.
Oh, yeah. His name was James Gannon? Yeah, that was his name, James Gannon.
Hey, it's me, James Gannon. Hey, it's
You
me,
come to
James
me and talk
Gannon.
to me about being the Godfather pizza. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's around.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were doing Colin Mockery tonight. Talk about movie trailers again. That made me laugh.
Oh, movie trailers.
Hey. No, go ahead.
My
What?
wife's crying. No, we're going to watch Babylon again. That made me laugh.
Hey,
Did you guys see Babylon or not?
I saw Babylon.
Was it good?
You know what? It's one of my favorite movies of the last couple decades, I'd say.
Really?
That's how I feel. It's one of those so that you just kind of you sit down and you start watching. You say, "Could this really be what I'm watching?" And then 3 hours later, you're fully committed to it. I wanted it to go for 4 hours. It's
So
that good.
It's like your Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Because the first time I saw Boogie Nights, I was in a theater in Las Vegas with film school students.
Yeah.
And people were walking out, and we were laughing. We're like, okay, it's a movie about porn. Did you not know what you were coming in to see?
Well, you got to stay for a hog.
Yeah, at the end, that's where the hog comes out. I'm a big bright star. I'm a star. There's the hog. That's the end of it.
I don't have to see Babylon because I have to listen to Landon Babylon every week. I mean, guy won't shut up.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I was just calling you because Joey, we're gonna do the Zoom call. We got to have Joey do the Zoom call thing. So.
Yes, to all our listeners and viewers out there, we are in a big Hollywood movie that's going to be coming out.
Yeah.
Don, do you want to plug it quick before you?
No, I don't want to plug it. I just want to make it. So let's do the Zoom call.
See, people watching and listening to this podcast, they don't know that Joey actually is funny. So this will be good to get him in the limelight.
This is cool. I get to be on the podcast. I'm kind of a fan. Okay, where are you guys doing the show at? Is it you and Robbins?
It's in the old Harpo Studios.
Yeah.
Oprah's like, I'm not using it.
And then Dr. Phil's like,
So you put your fingers where? And they got what?
Oh God!
Who are you?
These guys are funny.
Well, we'll tell him you said that.
well, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'll get back to it, man. But that's
All
cool.
right.
I'm on the podcast. But yeah, Joey, get ready for some Zoom call stuff. We're gonna start having some fun with it. It was just everybody's laughing about the idea. That's a funny idea.
Hey, now legally we do have to say we are recording this, and you can't sue us.
Oh, I understand. No, I wouldn't sue.
Okay, you can if you want.
And you can't sue us for anything else we may do in the future against you.
No. I get all my
Say yes.
movie.
All right.
Well,
Well, bleep all that out.
We're gonna. It's unfortunately not that kind of show. Bye.
All right. So we're gonna have to. You're probably gonna hear a very obscured voice. It's gonna sound dark and blurred out, but
Yeah, it's Joey's.
yeah, I'd have the rumblies. I'm a rabble rouser. Oh.
So,
Okay, so next voicemail.
yeah.
Some store is going to be mad at us. They didn't get to our box again.
No, we'll cut everything that you've just heard.
Now we definitely can cut.
I must have the wrong number.
What do you want me to do about it?
Here's what sucks.
If I call you back and say, yeah, you have the wrong number, that doesn't, I can't give you the right number. I don't know who you're trying to call.
So here's a few different scenarios. This person is calls at 8:57 a.m.
Yeah.
and asks what my taxes are. 2 minutes later, calls back and says I must have the wrong number. Either this person tried again, just thinking, no, this is the number,
Yeah.
or tried again thinking they typed it in differently the second time, and nope, or just wanted to inform us that she did in fact have the wrong number.
Yeah.
What do you think it was?
Somehow I think it's all three. I think it's just a cacophony. I mean, because they waited through the voicemail again, knowing this is who I called last time. Jimmy Carter picked up, and they wanted us to. So I guess maybe they didn't want us to call them back. I must have the wrong number, right? As in, I realize I've made a mistake. I've seen the error of my ways. Henceforth, I shall not be calling any longer. Landon's writing all this out just in case. We shan't be in touch anymore, and I thank you for your time, right?
Yeah. So, whatever. They figured it out. So here, obviously, whatever. Let's get into some more real voicemails.
For Colin Mockery.
Yeah.
Yes, this is Floyd speaking. I'm calling to get my taxes done. Okay? I'll call you back. My number is...
Okay, we don't... I realize I will be bleeping some... I'll be bleeping a lot of stuff tonight.
Yeah.
And that's just after the camera turns off.
I was going to say it's after the bean burrito you just ate.
No.
So, Floyd...
don't say his name. I just said it. We're going to have to bleep it.
Well, guess what? You have one more bleep to make. Also, if you think someone's name is... I'm not going to say it again.
No, say it.
Floyd. That's like a boxer that's from Britain. I'm going to beat you up. I'm Floyd.
In it.
Mum's a word, ain't it, old Merriweather?
Okay, so
my foot is stuck under my chair.
Yes, this is Floyd speaking. My number is 1077. I'm calling to get my taxes done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah. So that was for Colin Mockery.
So
okay.
obviously, yeah. I mean,
so
on Thursday, Floyd called, and then on Friday, Floyd called again. I mean, it's just...
You heard our voicemail. It didn't say this is taxes, right?
No.
I don't think.
But, it is the government official that's picking up.
Hello, this is U.S. President. Oh, that's true.
So maybe they're like, well...
It is official.
It's like IRS.
I can hear the real Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
Who I trust. When he was president, we kind of hemmed and hawed, but as we've looked back on our years...
Said, dang, Jimmy Carter wasn't too bad, was it?
And he's like, I'm still here.
I mean, God, Jimmy Carter died all those years ago. We should have given him a little more grace.
Yeah, when Jimmy Carter died all those years ago, I think he probably recorded these messages before then, right? Hello, this is Jimmy Carter. You're calling to get your taxes done.
I think he was dying as he recorded it. That's why it sounds worse as it goes on.
That's how I feel when people ask me. They're like, hey, me and my friends love the show. Could you record like my voice message, like make a funny voice message for me?
Yeah.
I probably sound like I'm dying because I'm like, hey, it's Joey from Colin Mockery. You reached Tiff, and if he can't actually come to the phone right now because he's drowning in maple syrup. And you can hear him in the background going like,
This whole episode sucks.
Why does it feel like there's more lag on this episode than when we do them over Zoom? We've never done.
No, but in that vein, we do a perfect episode about going to the dentist. All I've been hearing this week.
I got texts about it.
Yes. People are calling me saying, I haven't listened in years, but I saw you went to the dentist and I have to listen. And now suddenly we're in a lull, aren't we?
Well, we've kind of you do so much, and then it's like the next one. It's like here's another one because you sometimes they just hit right.
I think that's probably why Chris Rock is not funny anymore right now.
Because Tambourine was like he killed it.
Well, maybe I don't fully remember it because I was sweating through the whole thing, but.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah. But, you just kind of wonder, like, well, we did enough. How many? They can't all be incredible, right?
Because what you're getting is good gold, right? And you can listen to that one,
old.
and then you can go, okay, but this is a little more behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
I can see that they're old. I heard the funny dentist stories. Now I'm kind of peeking behind the curtain with them. This is almost like if we had a Patreon. This would be the episode
This would
you'd
be a
paying
Patreon
for.
episode. This will be the bonus episode.
This will be a bonus Jonas.
Are you
I
pulling
can't
something
find
up?
what I was looking for. Hit the next. We got a lot of voicemails though. At least that's good.
You're kind of like Bono in that way. Still haven't found what you're looking for. All right, and this.
What am I looking for?
Now, this I know for a fact is also a wrong number.
Okay.
So yes, the jig is up. We've been playing. So obviously, someone looked at our phone number and said, "Hey, I can scam old people." Who obviously this phone number 319 Dub Mit gets a lot of calls. I'm gonna make a phone number 1 digit off of 319 Dub Mit and act like it's a tax place, and I'm gonna scam old people. And obviously, some old people were smart enough to call 319 Dub Mit. But this one is definitely a wrong number as well.
So here's my fake commercial pitch for SNL. It's called Ancestry.com. We get some of the great cast members out there with a head on top of their head and they've got 17 eyes. I think this should be a Sarah Sherman bit the more I'm thinking about it. So the idea is an Ancestry.com commercial showing off how they were able to figure out their lineage and exactly where they came from. And of course, it should be obvious because their parents were siblings or whatever, and they themselves have siblings that they're, you get it. And then we could have there should be a real dig at a celebrity, you've got all these weirdo looking people talking about Ancestry.com, and then there's just a celebrity as themselves looking normal, but it's hey, you think that they're this, but really they're a product of incest, and isn't that a sick burn? So, got 'em.
Yeah.
So our number is 319 DUB Dub MIIT, right?
Yes.
The school MIT, but with another I, which equals the third eye because we are opening your chakras.
Yes.
As we've said many times. Do not call us with this shit.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't know who that's for. I don't know.
It's a good idea. I'm not poo-pooing it.
No, write it up. I mean, certainly send in your packet, and I'm sure, it's better.
It was probably a Coneheads thing at one time. I'll say that, meep, we don't know who our fathers are. And they're looking at a row of pictures, high school photo.
Yeah.
And two of them clearly have Coneheads, but it's their parents were whatever, the Kelsey guy and Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
The other Kelsey guy.
Yeah, you do whatever. I mean, this is a good, easy way to include the host, but without having the host have to do too much. Which
don't have to dress up. Play the straight man.
Yeah, and so often you do fall on SNL in this, sort of, you're either not giving them enough to do or putting too much on their shoulders, and then they end up coming off like they're not very good at it. And that you don't want that for your host. And a lot of times they do that for the hosts that have a background in comedy or in performing, and then they give actually some good sketches to when they bring an athlete or a singer on. They usually fare better because they're not expected to do well.
Yeah.
So they can just sit in the Ancestry.com thing and make a couple faces to the camera or whatever, and you're thinking, okay, this guy gets it.
Yeah.
I know he's just like a PGA golfer, but he gets it.
Yeah.
But you do the same thing with, I don't know, who's...
I'm sorry, which side? Which one?
Like
a
a
cast member or a famous...
like a famous person, a host that you think would be good, but it turns out they weren't that good?
Floyd Mayweather.
No! No! An acting performer, comedy person.
Somebody you thought was going to be good.
Yes!
Oh, I thought you said something else. who's someone that I thought was this goes out to everyone. If you want to call into the show, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Because we know you love SNL talk. Who was someone that hosted that you're like, they're going to knock it out of the park because they're a funny actor, and then they didn't? Gosh, isn't that a good question?
What a good question.
Who even is that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, well.
I don't know.
So, but definitely
watch.
call someone else about that.
Yeah.
Thanks. So that's the voicemails. And we even had a surprise call in.
Mm-hmm.
How fun was that?
So when you look back on this episode and say not their best, well, guess what? Nugget, even the Hershey's Nuggets of shit have a little almond in the middle.
That's right. And forget it.
Thank God.
Now there's just there's some chocolate controversy going on in the world right now.
I can't eat chocolate. I can't buy Skechers or whatever. Whatever it is.
Whatever. I don't care. You're all.
There's also this like guy that is doing. He does Negan, and like he's still doing it. And I feel like the show's been off air for 3 or 4 years at this point. And all the comments are like, "Why are you still doing this?" It's like Negan bumping into someone on the street, and it's like, okay.
Sure.
It's just a cosplay guy that's gone too far.
He's gone too far.
And I do think it is whatever his name.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
I do think it is him every time I see it. But then when I watch the video, I realize, no.
That's not him. Well, that's kind of like the Taylor Swift lady. Have you seen anything about that?
Yep.
She's kind of changed.
For the show, I have, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's kind of changed her face and posture and the way she talks. And then she was on some talk show. Just because she looks like Taylor Swift. And then I went down this little wormhole. Okay, here's where the show gets good.
Okay.
And I saw there's this, like a fake talk show. I don't know who it is, or I should probably look it up. It's like Tamara or something. But she has just like people that look like other people as the guest. And there was one that's like a comedian who kind of looks like Jim Carrey. A lady comedian.
I've seen her videos.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But she doesn't really. Like she does.
I haven't.
Well, when she smiles, she's like, "Here, let me do it for you."
Oh, okay. And then she goes,
yeah, and she has like the same teeth as him. You're like, okay. So then I went down the wormhole of that, and I looked at some of her other videos, and she was like, "All right, I'm gonna try a new." Like just during her stand-up set, she's like, "We're gonna try something new," and then a disembodied voice over the thing was like, "All right, here's a new segment from whatever her name is, Ask Jim Carrey Anything." And then people ask her questions as if she were Jim Carrey, but she answers them as her. She answered it. She answered some question.
She didn't get it.
Badly. Wasn't very funny. Yeah. And then she was like, "Well, I don't know the guy." I was like, "Well, you're breaking the illusion that you set up."
And you're supposed to play along.
Yeah. You asked us to do this.
I just look like him. I don't think like him. Then why are you on the talk show as Jim Carrey?
Why are you doing this segment? Why are you asking the audience to ask you a question as Jim Carrey if you're not going to do it? Play the game you set up. That's all I'm saying. We would never set up a premise and then not play by the rules of the premise.
No, that's just not in my blood.
So whoever called in about SNL, please do not call ever again.
No, thanks for not. I mean, I think the show was on a pretty good roll, right?
Yeah, it derailed us. Kind of like that train in Palestine.
Is he not going to go there?
From what I can tell, it's kind of over.
All right, I want everyone to isolate that from the episode and post that everywhere you can. Did you hear another train derailed?
Yeah, because it was
okay.
Because they found out Hey Soul Sister was about something you thought it wasn't actually about.
Train's canceled.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you want from me?
I think COVID brain's getting worse. That's my nickname for you,
I'm
COVID brain.
I'm gonna turn off all the recording devices and start over.
I think you've got more than beeping to do tonight. You've got a lot of rearranging to do, and you got to hit that the button that says eliminate silences. That would probably make us look really smart if they just took out all the dead space.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, these guys are rapid fire.
They sound like
These guys spit hot fire. They're like Matisse Yahoo.
these guys sound like Twister.
Do we
Twister.
open this? Oh, overnight.
Yeah, I guess. So,
Well, we're cutting out 40 minutes of stuff.
Well, here's what I was gonna say. Well, we listened to our voicemails. We talked about what we watched, and we even had a surprise call-in.
Yeah.
Pretty good full show. I guess we don't have anything left to do.
I guess we could just say what we always say, huh?
Do you think they can see my address on there?
Depends on
And
if...
that guy who called in told people where we're from, kind of.
Ooh.
I'll be beeping everything.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to explain?
A couple weeks ago, I and Landon wrote a song on the show about Shields. I almost said just me. But
I was
beatboxed.
doing some very important work in that song.
But of course, we wrote a song about Shields. Landon said, that's good for TikTok. That'll go viral. It didn't, but it did catch the attention of someone that works for Shields. Of course, the song was about, it was an ode to the fake tree that's in every Shields.
Yes.
The Shields social media manager herself got in touch with us, said, DM me. All of a sudden, we're texting furiously back and forth. Do we slide into Shields DMs? Do we slide into Shields DMs? Landon says, first base, second base, third base, home run, smiley face. So I said, he did it. He slid in. He slid in and he said, hello, Shields, big fans.
Look, basically what I was going to say is I pointed to the giant chocolate cluster
we'll leave
in the
that
sky.
in. They'll know what we're talking about. So Landon goes, hello, Shields, big fans. You told us to message us. Here we are. And then she said, what's your address? We looked at each other and went, and here it is. They sent us a nice little package from Shields.
Well, hold on. They said a little bit more than just...
They did? He's turning it up.
No. I'm turning it down so you don't get... right away.
Can I get an angel shot?
I said, hello, Shields, big fans. You asked us to DM you, and here we are. Thanks for liking our heartfelt song we made for you. The nice person at Shields says, hey, yeah, what is a good shipping address for you? We want to send a little thank you gift with a halo smiley emoji.
Oh. Hello.
Our media manager says back.
What was their media manager's name? First name's fine.
You think?
Yeah.
Allie.
Okay, so in ours, Mally.
Squilliam. Mally Squilliam.
Yes. Mally/Squilliam.
That would be incredible, Mally says back. We'll continue our good work of spreading the good word about Shields. A little wordy. And then the address. And then Allie says back, haha, love to hear it. Cry, smiley face. Thank you. So that is truly the tale. This is the tale of the Shields song that went viral. Only 20 views, but one of them was Shields.
Landon took a comedy song and then made a parody of it. He's like weird. He's like berserk weird Landon Sheets. Okay,
I've gone berserker.
I watched Tenet. I finally finished Tenet. They took it off of HBO Max just without warning. And then a month went by and I was on HBO Max and it was back on. So I was like, I have to finish it. So should we open this package?
Yeah.
I just say that because some of Landon's thinking is kind of backwards sometimes.
How so?
You floss too much. That'll get some listeners. Whoa! Hold on. Don't look at anything yet.
Oh,
Open the mess. Open this.
Oh, okay. All right. We've got a card from Shields. This is a card from Shields Outdoors.
Okay, Shields. Hey guys, we appreciate your musical talents. We are honored to have a song inspired by one of our stores. Haha. Enjoy the goodies and best of luck on your musical careers. Your friends at Shields.
Shields!
This is real. This is Shields, the place that I once, as a child.
Yes.
From child until now, actually.
Yes.
Now there's a candy section. Oh, you better bet I'm back in now. So I go in there and I go, the factory. I sing to myself. Who knew that if we just put that on wax, right?
God. That's
Dreams do come true.
You know what? This goes up on the honorary.
Yes.
Shields is a permanent sponsor of Colin Mockery.
A little prominent. This is kind of like on our show.
And I'm sure they're going to be happy to listen to this full episode unedited when I put it out that way. This is like what? Okay.
Okay, this is actually pretty good quality. These are like 70 times.
Oh my God. Shields, Yetis mugs.
We got Shields Yetis mugs with the slide press top. Hold on.
Oh my
God.
I can't even.
We're too weak for that.
Shields, you're too strong for us.
Oh, you have to press and slide.
Press and slide.
Oh, these are the good ones.
This
is not going to spill.
No. Spill proof.
Yeah, when I'm on a long road trip, I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom somewhere.
Okay. That's pretty insane.
And they have handles. This is just bragging. I
That's
feel like
insane
Tom
at this
Segura now.
Yeah.
You know how he calls everyone poor people now?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what are you doing? You know how Chris Rock... Well, okay.
Let's save that for last.
This is good. This is
Shields Sports sticker.
Shields Outfitters sticker.
Very
Since
cool.
1902. No one can see this.
Shields, just a big one.
Hold on. There's a good one here. Shields, just a big one.
And Shields Outfitters
That's
since
good.
1902.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually. Okay. Okay, now.
Okay, go for it.
Oh! 2 different hats!
Now we have to fight. Okay, so of course this is a Shields hat that says "Discover Your Passion, Shields,"
with the little boat hat trim.
Yeah,
thing.
the little rope. Okay, Landon's got one that I don't think it's a message we've heard yet.
This is new to me. It says Shields Outfitters. Shields Outfitters since 1902.
Wow, 1902.
That's cool. This is actually pretty cool.
It's been that long. Yeah,
and this is sort of the trucker hat, the mesh back, and it's got the soft bill. And what I like about yours that you're holding, and we can.
My doctor said I have to get mine checked out. My soft bill.
Yeah, you have the green.
Yeah, that's a little surprise if I look up at something.
Yeah, you're like, what the?
Yeah, people are
grass
like,
on the sky.
Green grass.
If there's green grass in the sky, play ball.
One size fits most.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
What do you're like an 8.5 probably.
I think
9,
so.
giant head.
I think I'm a 9.
Giant fat head.
Well, I went to that place where they measure your head, and the guy was like, my ruler doesn't wrap around. And I was like, mine either. That's why I have to go to the doctor. Soft bill.
Hard giant fat head.
Ching.
Which one? Okay.
Do we have to choose which one we want?
I think. Which one do you want?
I kind of want both of them.
Me too. Here's the issue, Shields. What you thought was a nice gesture to 2 kind boys that just love your store.
This is where you're in trouble.
Now you've torn us asunder. You're going to tear us apart in the show because I want the Discover Your Passion hat, but I also want the white Shields Outfitter since 1902 hat.
Yeah, I want the hat that says the Shields Outfitters since 1902.
Yeah.
But I also want the one that says Discover Your Passion, which is on the other hat.
Yeah.
And unless I'm Sherlock Holmes, I'm not double billing it.
No.
Right?
No.
And I told my doctor I've seen some of those videos where people are double billing it, and he's like, "Well, you can't do either of those.
Yes,
you got a soft
not with
bill."
it being so soft. No, this is incredible.
Yes, thank you, Shields.
We'll
we
arm wrestle
shan't
for it
forget
after
you.
the show.
We're not gonna do it on the show just because we're scared. So there are the hats.
That's incredible, Shields. You've outdone yourself. And to say thank you, we have one final little surprise. All right, Shields, thank you so much for your generous gifts to us. We want to gift you back with a couple more beautiful songs.
I think these are also going to be radio ready, right?
We spent a lot of time writing these songs before today, so we want to make sure you get the best of what we got. And go!
When I'm at the mall, I gotta kill some time, but I'm not killing time when I'm at Shields. Because when I'm at the mall, there's only one place I wanna go. It's the place that's got lots of different balls and hats and sweaters too. And now they've got candy corn. Shields, buying all my meals, getting all my deals, buying my shoes that have those thick ass heels. I've got a problem with modern shoes. They all have thick heels. They're too big, like Hoka and Mocha and all those freaking deals. So I go to Shields and I ask the guy, "What do you have for me?" He says, "Hey, Squirt, we've got some Asics and they're thin as can be. I love Shields, I'm buying all my camping meals when I'm at Shields, I still get the squeals. Maybe Okay, so that's one song.
You can use that, Shields, for anything.
Yeah.
You gift us this, we gift you these.
That's copyright free for Shields.
Yeah.
Prove to us that you're Shields and you can have it.
So, I think we should, like they gave us one style of hat, or two separate styles of hats.
Yeah, we should give them another style of song.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
This one's a little different.
Oh, that's how we planned. That's how we planned to start it. Okay. I'm so enamored by my choices, I cannot make a choice that's my own anymore, because the internet tells me what to buy every single day. I'm a product of my generation, they say, but I say no. I won't be a part of your system. There's only one place I wanna go, and if you haven't heard of them, maybe you just missed them. Shields. Shields. Maybe I'll get myself a rifle. Man, I can be so indecisive. I'll put that gun back in its place, grab a big rope, and I'll become a rock climber. Or boxing gloves to be a climber. Wait, or boxing gloves to be a fighter. Is that fake tree, redwood, teak, or pine, or walnut, maybe carbon fiber? It's getting off track. This trip might be an all-nighter because we love the fake tree at Shields. It's 3 stories tall. Everyone that comes in the door says that tree makes me feel so small, and it connects me to the universe in ways I've never felt before. In this bright shopping mall, I can't see the stars, but in Shields I can see it all. I can see God winking at me. I can see Abraham too. And I can see Noah, he's standing there too. And he says, climb up the tree, there's gonna be a flood. We love the tree at Shields, it saved our life when it flooded that night. We climbed up its branches. I actually went to the 2nd story and I jumped onto it from there. Because there's a walkway around the tree. Halfway up, it decreased my time climbing. I hope that the people at Shields won't know about.
All right. We'll cut that one. So we'll give them one with different.
Yeah, don't include that one. Let's do one that has a different style.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You gotta change some settings. Here we go. There we go. And 1, 2, here we go in a little bit. 3, 2. Okay, this one. And this one's. You might hear this on some pop tours soon. And here we go. And one more time, you build it up. I said one more time, you build it up. Here we go. And he's. Oh.
There was a time when I was a kid. I wanted to go to the store so bad I had to take a shit.
Oh, well, I remember what it is. Sorry. Okay.
There was a time when I was a kid. I had to go to the store so bad to buy my stuff from State. Dead. I was on a date. I was so nervous because it was my first date. I was 10, kids grow up faster than they used to. I was just a kid, and I saw a big tree in a store. I was just a kid, and there was a big tree in a store. And I said, I want to go to that store. Go to that store. Go to...
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.